Hello guys, my name is Jahara James, and before we get into this videos, I would like to ask you two questions. Have you ever baked cupcakes before? Are you interested in baking cupcakes? Well, if you are, lucky you, I am here today to show you how to bake a red velvet cupcakes with Oreo in it. So this was taught to me by my grandpa, so it's kind of like a traditional recipe that I'm sharing with you guys. I hope that you find time to make it, it brings out happiness in you when you make it, because baking is a craft that is important for nutrition, and also cupcake symbolizes love and happiness. So we'll get right into this video. So I already went ahead and I have the cake mix inside the mixing bowl, and today I will be using Duncan Hines Red Velvet cake mix. What you need for this video is vegetable oil, 3 eggs. You'll also need a cup of water and Oreos. So I already cracked the eggs into the bowl, and I am going to use my measuring cups, which are very important, because you want the correct measurements. You don't want, like, you have too much of one ingredient and less of the next ingredient, and then it kind of outbalance each other. So now I'll be pouring 1/4 sweet oil, well, vegetable oil, inside of this measuring cup. And what I learned was it's important to mix all the wet ingredients first before adding it to the dry. So this bowl has in all the wet ingredients, which are the eggs, the oil, and also the water. So we're gonna get it right together. So there you go. So now we're going to be pouring it inside of the bowl with the cake mix. And then this only takes like a short space of time to mix. So you mix until you feel pleased, or to your desire. But I usually mix until it's like really smooth and very rich. So it's some manual labor out here. So as you can see, it's already coming in. You can see the redness, the red color, the red velvet. Sometimes, because of the egg, however, you might have to add a bit more water just to smoothen the cake mix. So I'm going to go ahead and add maybe a half a cup of water just to make it more smooth. So there you can see the color coming in, also the smoothness, and all like this. The small particles from the cake mix are gonna come out. Or you can use a spoon too and brush it against the bowl, and it will come out eventually. So this is how it looks right now. cupcakes pans. So I am going to get some liners. These are called cupcake liners, and you just place them into the pan. Also, all of these ingredients and items can be bought at any local grocery store. It doesn't matter. I got mine at Publix, so it should be easy, and all of them are like under $20, so it's really affordable. So now I'm going to crush. I already took the cream out of the Oreos, so now I'll be adding it. I just crushed it slightly. Y'all could crush it more to your desire, but so this is how it looks, and you basically just mix it in. That's the oven, so it's preheated. You could add more Oreos if you want, but I just added 1 pack. Basically. And now it's time for the fun part. So I already put the liners into the cupcake pan. So now we're going to put some of the batter into the cupcake liners. And a tip when doing that, the batter will have a tendency of rising. It will rise eventually, so you don't want to fold the cupcake liners too much, because then when it bakes, then it's gonna be, you know, too big and it's gonna like make a mess. So what you do is you just take a spoon. You can even take the same spoon that you are mixing with, and you only put a small portion into the liner, maybe half it, so the cupcake has space when it rises. Also, don't rush the process of putting the batter into the liner, because it could cause a big mess. So So this is how they look. They're not filled because, as I told you guys before, I do not want them to like rise too much. So now I'm going to be placing it into the oven, and you should be very careful when you're placing these into the oven because it's already preheated, so you know it's hot. So don't be like, you know, dragging it down swiftly and then, you know, you can cause damage and stuff. So while that one is heating, I'll just fill these other ones, and then we'll wait and see what they look like. I'll be testing the cupcakes to see if they're ready, and I'm using a fork. Make sure you have a mitten because it's heat you're dealing with. So what am I gonna do now is pull it out, and I'm just going to poke the cupcake to see if it's ready. As you see, not much. Like cupcake batter was on the fork, or is on the fork, so they're just about ready. So I'm about to take them out, let them cool so we can put some frosting on them. So now that the cupcake is cooled, we'll be taking our Pillsbury vanilla frosting, and we're going to be placing it on top and adding rainbow sprinkles. This is how the frosting looks, guys. And you know, it depends on like how much frosting you like, and you just spread it on top like this. And then you add your sprinkles, but I'll be using the same bowl that I used to smash the Oreo ends to, you know, grab the sprinkles that's gonna fall. And there you have it.